Hi guys, happy Friday. I'm Ashley Lillis and I thought I would share some updates for you guys on my latest designs I have in the works. I create knitting patterns with full step-by-step tutorials to help those visual learners create sweaters they love to wear. I also create videos that help you build your own business around a hobby you love. All right, you guys absolutely love my Open Trails sweater vest, this guy. This is one of my most downloaded free patterns and one of my most watched YouTube tutorials. However, you guys have been asking me since I hit publish on this pattern and tutorial for a worsted weight version of this pattern. So I do not have it available for you guys yet. I have the pattern written up and the vest is being worked on as we speak. So hopefully I will have a worsted weight version of this awesome sweater vest, and I think for the warmer months, like for the spring and summer, this would be great to work up in a cotton blend or linen blend yarn for spring and summer with worsted weight yarn. So I'm really looking forward to getting this published and up there for you guys. You'll be able to follow along with this video tutorial. It'll still apply. It'll still be constructed the same way. You'll obviously just be using different size knitting needles and different kind of yarn. So stay tuned for this. All right, next up, you guys have been asking, I know you guys love the sweater vest, and you guys have been asking for a V-neck sweater vest. So this is a V-neck sweater vest kind of version of my Wildwood sweater vest, which is this one. You guys love this pattern as well. So I have a full step-by-step video tutorial and pattern available for this guy. And now I have the video tutorial filmed for this. I am just working on writing up the pattern for this. So I will have this available for you guys soon. So look out for that. This was knit in Lion Brand Respun Thick and Quick in this beautiful gray color. It took me a while to get the V-neck right because with a cardigan, the V-neck is situated just a little differently because it's open, so I had to make sure I got it right for the closed sweater vest. So this is really cute on. It'll be great again to wear in the spring with a t-shirt underneath. You could wear it with long sleeve. It'd be really cute with like a denim button-down collar with collared shirt or a white Oxford shirt. So just some ideas for you guys on how to wear these. And this knits up so quickly. I think I knit this in 2 days, and I was filming and writing as I went. So hopefully it'll be super quick for you guys. And I tried to keep the design really similar to the Wildwood sweater vest. Again, this is just the pullover version. So look out for that coming shortly too. Okay, next up, the McKenzie cardigan. You guys keep asking me where this pattern is. So as you know, it took me forever to get this pattern written up, get all the charts right. The grading was incredible. It's really complex because of the lace pattern to do all the grading, to maintain the lace pattern and figure out the V-necks with bigger sizes and making sure that it made sense with how I had it laid out and written was very difficult. But I really sat down one day last week and just got it all done. And I sent it off to the tech editor, I think on Monday of this week, and I received it back. And this morning I just sent it back off to her. So look out for a testing call for this guy, for my McKenzie V-neck cardigan. I did, if you're interested in making a tank with this feather diamond lace stitch, I have a McKenzie tank that I published a few years ago, and I knit that with cotton yarn with We Are Knitters, the cotton. So if you're interested, take a look at that. If you want to, it would be cute to like do the tank to wear underneath this. I think the gauge is a little different, but I'm thinking about knitting a McKenzie cardigan in the same yarn. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about knitting a McKenzie tank in the same yarn. So I can have like a matching set. I think that would be cute. But anyway, so I will be putting out a call for testers next week. Make sure you're on my tester email list. That is a separate email list than just my regular newsletter list. I will make sure that the link to sign up to be one of my testers is included in the video description. So be sure to check the video description out. Everything that I referenced today will be linked in the video description as well. So I'll link my Wildwood sweater vest, and I'm wearing my Fall Bluff sweater today. So if you're interested, this is my most viewed video on my channel. It is a free pattern with a full step-by-step video tutorial. So if you are new to knitting top-down raglan sweaters, you definitely have to start with this sweater. It's super easy. I love seeing all of the fun modifications you guys have made with this sweater, between stripes and like adding unique stitch patterns to it, doing some cool stuff with the collar, making a short sleeve version. There's been so many fun modifications. People have modified this for men too, just extending the length of the arms and the body. So make sure you tag me on Instagram. I love seeing all of your Fall Bluff sweaters on Instagram. So speaking of my Wildwood sweater vest, this guy, I am working on a worsted weight version of this. It's taking me forever because I just have a lot going on. But I am down to the ribbing. I've knit the whole thing. I'm down to the bottom ribbing pretty much. And I am using this Twice Sheared Sheep Everyday Merino, which has been a dream. See if I can get it in focus here. Which has been a dream to work with. It is so soft. I will provide a link to this yarn. I think you can get 20% off your first order. So if you want to order some yarn to make the Wildwood sweater vest, you can grab that. I probably will use 4 skeins. So that is coming too. So I have a ton to write up, to get tech edited, to get tested. So if you are interested in testing any of the things I mentioned or I talked about today, again, please just make sure you are on my tester email list. All right. I am also working. I am hesitant to show you. I'll give you like a tiny little sneak peek here. I'm not going to show you the full thing because I am still working out the kinks on this. But 4 months, I have been behind the scenes working on the perfect shawl collar cardigan, okay? I am obsessed with big collars. A lot of my designs have big folded over collars. I love big collars. I love statement collars. So I have been trying to work on the most perfect shawl collar cardigan. I am almost there. I need to fix some of the bottom ribbing. I need to get my buttons on, and obviously need to put the sleeves on. Need to knit the sleeves. So that's coming. This is becoming a priority for me because this is knit with We Are Knitters, the wool, and it is almost February. And I realized that I need to get this pattern published because spring knits are gonna start coming out soon. So I really, really, really wanna get this pattern published before spring. It is a pretty quick knit, obviously. It's knit on 12mm needles, so with the wool, so it knits up really quickly. I believe I'm gonna use about 8 skeins of the wool. So if you're interested in getting some of those, I always buy those packs. Here's the wool. This stuff is so soft. I love this color. I knit this. Oh, this is called Natural. This color is called Natural. It is just so soft. I love how this is coming out. So if you want to stock up on the wool, feel free to do that. You could also use Wool in the Gang, Crazy Sexy Wool for this sweater, but I am so in love with this sweater, you guys. It is gonna be like amazing. So this is coming your way soon too. I also have another fun little project that I'm working on. Oh, first, hold on, one thing. Talk about like knitting fail. I always get these random design ideas okay? And I'm like, oh, I gotta try this right now. It'll be super quick. I'll just get it started. Let me just see how it works out. So yesterday afternoon, after what did I work on in the morning? Oh, I finished my video tutorial for the V-neck sweater vest. I was like, okay, I want to make like a cape caplet kind of thing. I used to sell a lot of these in my Etsy shop, these patterns. And I had this idea. Guys, let me know. Like, I could be crazy. I need a little feedback here. Here it is, okay? Okay, so here it is. What do we think? Like, what if this is something that you just like wore down over your shoulders? Okay, so my goal here, just explaining a little bit, is to try to create a pattern that's not a sweater. But I also know that that's kind of what I'm known for, is my sweater patterns. So, but I'm kind of, and then I thought about making this like a yoke sweater, but I've never made a yoke sweater. And if I make one, like, I think I should just start with kind of a basic one. So what if I like just extended this a little bit longer and it sits down like this? It doesn't really sit up real high. It kind of drapes down, kind of how this would be, how this neck sits on me. It just comes down a little longer. So it would just be kind of like a caplet. I'm not sure how you say it, but just something that like drapes down over your shoulders. You could wear it on its own, or you could probably wear it underneath a coat or something. What do we think about this? Should I move forward with this? I'm thinking about like, do I need to make it in a ton of different sizes? Like, how would this work? Anyway, that's what's on my mind about this. Let me know what you think. Okay. One other fun project I wanted to mention. So one of my goals for this year, and first off, let me say, you guys were so supportive of my last video where I talked about how much I made in 2022. I'm really hoping to share more business tips with you guys, because my goal is really to not only empower you to make sweaters, but empower you to maybe make a little money with a business doing a hobby that you love. So if you want to hear more tips and tricks about how I run my business and how I make money, please let me know. But one of the things I'm working on, and this is just a sample, I am trying to create a set of knitting notebooks, all right? It's got the not for resale, because this is just a sample. But it's basic. This one, my goal is to make 3 different ones. One for sweaters, a knitting notebook to keep track of your sweaters, a knitting notebook to keep track of the hats you've made, and then just kind of like more of a generic knitting notebook that you could use for keeping notes about anything. I love notebooks that are just more blank, where I have freedom to kind of put whatever I want in them. So this first one, it's like lined pages on one side and blank pages on the other side, just to do sketches and drawings on one side, and then like take notes about pattern designs I'm creating on the other side. Let me know your thoughts about this. Again, my goal for like the hat notebook and the sweater notebook is to help you keep track of projects. You could keep track of designs too in there, but it basically, like, so many people have made like 3 or 4 different versions of the fall bluff sweater, the sweater I'm wearing. And this would just help you keep track of like how much yarn you used and who you made it for and the modifications you made and the measurements, things like that. So that would be a planner where one side would be blank and the other side would have room for you to put all of that information, like the pattern name, the designer, and then a room for just taking notes on modifications and things like that. So I have a sample of this. I've been doing my own photography for the outside, but again, the inside, like this one, it's pretty, I don't know if you can even see the lines, but again, this is blank on one side and lined on the other side for you to do sketches and write notes. And again, the other ones would have a little bit more information for you guys to fill out. What do you guys think about that? Would that be something you would be interested in? I love, like, I buy so many different notebooks, and I'm just trying to create more tools for you guys to keep track of your knits if you want to design, to help you keep track of designing. So anyway, those are the things I have in the works, and I hope you enjoyed hearing about everything. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. more of. Love to hear from you guys. So again, happy Friday, and I will see you guys in the next video.